Good morning. This is Anish and continuing our discussion on the number 7. How does number 7 work with various destiny numbers? See, like I told you before, number 7 is the number of Ketu. केतु एक स्पिरिचुअल प्लैनेट है, कट ऑफ प्लैनेट है, एक डिटैच प्लैनेट है. तो नंबर 7 में एक ये शुरू से एक हैबिट है डिटैचमेंट की. They really detach themselves from people, from things, from situations, from sometimes from life itself, which is fine. जब तक number 7, as long as they understand that it is part of their basic nature, because that's how number 7 works. But like I told you before, calming a mind, because see, there is this other mind always working in the back of mind of number 7 people. Like there is something called as background noise, which is always playing on their mind. कोई और चीज़ है जो उनको पीछे से खींचे जा रही है. So calming their mind is a must. So morning they should, what they should do is get up in the morning, first thing in the morning, just chant a bit on Ganpati and then sit in meditation for the next 10 to 15 minutes. But this should be done before sunrise, but to have the maximum impact. They can do it after sunrise also, but it works much better if they do it before sunrise. Post that, once the mind is calm, they can go about their day in an effective way. Now I'll tell you how number 7 works with various destiny numbers. Destiny number is the sum total of your date of birth. For example, if your date of birth is 1st January 2000, then your destiny number is 1 plus 1 plus 2, that is 4. So, how number 7 works with destiny number 1? See, destiny number 1 is the number of sun, and sun will always gives you some kind of glory and some kind of focus on things, completion, move about your task in an energetic way. So number 1 destiny number gives a lot of power to the base number 7, and generally these people have been found to be successful, or at least go about their task in a very very energetic and methodical way, and it makes them. And there's one more thing associated with destiny number 1. Destiny number 1 will always make you reach the height, like how the sun is always at a height. It will make you reach a certain kind of height in your life, and you'll also get the support of people. Basically, your peers, your contemporaries, people whom you work with, people who are in life with, so that you reach your life's goals. As long as the destiny number synchronizes with the base number, that is the basic date number. And numbers 7 and 1 have certain synchronizations. At times they can be totally opposite, but more often than not, destiny number 1 works well for number 7. Now we come to destiny number 2. Destiny number 2, which is number 2, is the number of moon. Moon makes a person slightly emotional or of a wavering mind. See how the moon is always either it's waxing or it's waning. It is never consistent. Once there is a full moon, the next day the moon will start reducing in size till it goes to zero size and it stays complete darkness. Then again it will start waxing, slowly building on it. Same way, so the destiny number moon tends to give wavering mind. But having said that, there is a synchronization, like 2 is one of the lucky numbers of number 7. So destiny number 2 also works well for number 7 people. Number 3. Number 3 and number 7, there is a bit of dichotomy or whatever. There's a bit of disagreement because 3 is the number of communication, expansion, 7 is a number of contraction, cutting, reserved. So the number 7 with the destiny number 3 is not able to decide which side to take. So my tip to them would be to balance it out and take some positive from the communicative attitude of destiny number 3, or the expansion attitude of destiny number 3. Also destiny number 3 people tend to make better businessmen than being in jobs. So such people can look at certain some kind of businesses. Now number 7 with destiny number 4. See, 4 is a cruel the number of Rahu, and it's a cruel destiny number. But the good part of 4 being a destiny number is that 4 makes you complete your task. Whether it is a spiritual project, whether it is a materialistic project, a number 4 destiny number person will always complete the project. A big example would be Swami Ramdev. He's in the business of spirituality, he's in the business of things related to spirituality, Ayurveda, and he's fairly successful as a businessman. A destiny number 4 person will never shy from completing the task, no matter what the cost is. Hence, destiny number 4 works very well for number 7. Destiny number 5. Again, number 5 destiny number is generally good for most of the numbers because number 5 brings out the best, or it opens up conduits to the number which it's representing. Hence, a destiny number 5 will also work very well for number 7. Destiny number 6. Destiny number 6 people, like Salman Khan's destiny number is 6. They tend to get carried away with the opposite sex and being in the nicer things about life, the finer, not the finer actually, the better, the more sensual things about life. So, destiny number 6 needs to exercise a certain level of discipline, especially for a number 7, which is a hazy, sleepy, reserved, not wanting to get into the thick of things, more of a spiritual on the mental frame of mind number. So, if they keep that in account, then destiny number 6 can give number 7 a, at least a comfortable life, provided there is a certain set of discipline about it. Destiny number 7. Destiny number 7 with number 7 surprisingly works well in quite a few cases. Number 7 is a spiritual number 7 is a reserved number, but destiny number 7 will give them a research oriented practicality, going into the deep of things, which number 7 people are known for because they're intelligent people. They're very research oriented. They go into the Ketu, which basically takes you deep into things. Ketu doesn't leave things at the shallow level. There's a tendency in Ketu. Ketu works very well with the subconscious. So, destiny number 7 people tend to get the help of the subconscious mind. They tend to get help of the universe, knowingly or unknowingly. Hence, it will work, provided they don't tend to try to get too spiritual. They should keep themselves a bit on the materialistic or practical side of things and be more scientific in their approach than be spiritual or religious. Destiny number 8. Destiny number 8 is a very practical number. It's the number of Shani, it's the number of Saturn. It makes a person business oriented, it makes a person less emotional, more practical, and tend to stay on the right path of things. So destiny number 8 will work well with for number 7, provided I think they should not get into businesses. They should stick to jobs or employment basically, or of any kind, and they should stick to the Buddha way of life. They can basically have a certain discipline about them, give respect to time, like there is a schedule, get up on this. You how number 7 works with number 8 destiny number. See, destiny number 8 number people are ruled by Saturn. They're practical. They go about their tasks in a methodical way. They keep themselves grounded. They are on the right practical side of things. Number 7 can work very well with destiny number 8. Provided one is they should not try to get too much into businesses. They should try to stick to jobs or services or jobs of any kind. Second thing, they should go about their tasks in an honest, dedicated way, practical way to give value to the employer, customer, whomsoever. And stick to the Buddha way of life in the personal and professional lives. Basically, Buddha way of life is going through your life in a methodical, righteous way, and also give importance to time. Saturn also controls time, so time is of primary importance. You should give respect time. If you want to you want to get on the good side of Saturn, then you better get on the right side of time. Being on the right side of time means having a schedule in life Basically, this is the time to get up, this is the time to go to the gym, this is the time or walk or anything else, this is the time to get ready, take bath, have your breakfast, go about your work. This is the time for lunch, this is the time for dinner, this is the time for evening, snacks, whatever. And this is the time to sleep. There should be a sense, kind of schedule or discipline in their lives where they respect the time. Once they stick to this, I think they can do wonderfully. Basically, they should not try to live life on the looser terms of number 7, but on the stricter terms of number 8. That is said. Number 7 with number 9. See, number 9 is a bit opposite of number 7. Number 7 is reserved, doesn't want to be with people, doesn't want to be social or socialize much. Number 9, on the other hand, wants to be basically with people. Number 9 wants to make an impact in the society, make an impact outside, make an impact basically get involved in the housing society, get involved in the office working group, basically let their presence known. It's the number of a social influencer. And number 7, to succeed well, they should try and find a balance between Ketu and Mars. Once they do that, I think they can do well again. And remember, people are not your enemies. Number 7 people should remember that people are not your enemies. They are not there to restrict you, hinder you in any way. They are in fact there to take you, move forward. If you can, like I've said before also, if you can't interact, you can't relate to them on an intelligent level, you can relate to them on a human level. There are a lot of things on the basis of which you can relate to them. Number 7 people, once they keep that in mind, I think they can work beautifully well with number 9. That's all, dear friends. See you soon.